I'm pleased to be joined with Michael Gordichuk, the manager of solid waste services for here in Winnipeg. And you guys have something cool, exciting happening this weekend because it's the spring curbside giveaway weekend. And for somebody that maybe just doesn't know what that is, or maybe they've heard of it, what's happening?
Well, it's basically an opportunity for people to place unwanted, reusable household items at the curb and on your front street. Simply put them out there, label them with a free sticker or something that identifies that this is something that you want to give away, and this gives people to uh, basically something that nobody else or somebody else doesn't need anymore. It gives somebody the opportunity who might need it to continue to use it. So, and it's just another way to help us keep things from ending up in the landfill.
Absolutely. Would you say that's kind of the main purpose of this? It's just like, okay, they don't need this anymore. Maybe they don't have space or they upgraded or whatever. So it's just like a reuse, recycle kind of method.
Absolutely.
And so what can people put out? You said household items, but specifically, what are things people can put out on the curb?
Yeah, so common things are like books, CDs, and DVDs, furniture, electronics, artwork, mirrors, sporting equipment's another popular one. Toys, children's toys, bikes, as long as they're functioning and working properly. Yard and garden equipment, lawnmowers that are still functioning that you no longer want, rakes, shovels. So pretty much anything that is in a good condition and is still usable would be something that you could put out at the curb.
And then on the flip side, is there something that maybe you've seen people try to get rid of and you're like, okay, that's not really what we're looking for? What are things that you shouldn't put out?
Yeah, you want to avoid putting out mattresses and bedding and furniture for the fear of bed bugs, etc. But um, and items that are either broken or like should be landfilled or thrown out because they're no longer functioning. But and especially if you're old toilets that have the flush volumes of 13 liters or more, you don't want to be giving those away either. So
Absolutely. It's just like this isn't just garbage, right? You're trying to help somebody else that they're looking
yeah.
for something. Yeah. And, for you being a part of this, have you heard like what have been some cool things that you've heard? Like someone's like, oh, I was looking for this and I was able to find it on the weekend giveaway.
Um, yeah, like I haven't had a lot of personal stories, but I have seen a lot of the materials that people are putting out, and like even like vanities, like that are in great shape and could easily make somebody else's bathroom very upgraded, I guess, for lack of a better term. But yeah, no, it's just kind of neat to see the different things that people do put out. And like especially with the hockey equipment, because it is another a prime example. There's no question that the cost of sports for kids is getting higher, and it is an opportunity for you to help somebody that may or may not be able to afford the new equipment for their kids to participate in sports programs. So
Yeah, just giving them that opportunity, like you said, that's really
yeah,
cool. So, like you said, this is happening May 11th and 12th. So it's going to be a full weekend, people driving around the city, picking up different items. But if somebody's just like, okay, where can I get more information? Where can I, maybe just see more? Where is the best place for them to do that?
on our website, actually, the Winnipeg.ca website, if you go in there now, right, there is a very good detail of what you can and can't do and the rules to follow. Um, and we should probably touch on it too, like when the weekend is over, the things that you can do with the material, like you cannot leave them on the curb. They won't get picked up in the normal garbage collection cycle. So you want to take a look and either potentially bring them to our forward depots to dispose of. Um, Go on to Recyclepedia, and also there's a very good steps to take to get rid of those unwanted items. Consider donating them to the Canadian Diabetes Association, Goodwill Industries, Salvation Army, the thrift stores, those types of places. But most importantly, just don't leave them on the curb. So
Absolutely. You don't want them to go to waste. Don't want to just be littering and leaving it out just for that, right? It's like when it's over, then it's like bring it inside.
yeah,
Do.
yeah.
Perfect. Well, Michael, thank you so much for joining us today and just helping the listeners learn more about this free weekend. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of items picked up and maybe something that they didn't even know that they were looking for.
Well, it's like a one big huge garage sale. Actually, it's kind of except that it's free. So,
Even better.
but yeah, and just a reminder that we do it twice a year. Actually, the next time up after May 11th and 12th will be in September, the weekend of the 14th and 15th. So there's a couple opportunities for people to take advantage of this. So,
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Michael.
okay, thank you. Thanks for having me.